It's the first time I didn't see the DarkSide logos as Revan takes the kickoff. It's dashing back and forth and gets it up to the 35. See, this is DarkSide's really only time this season. I guess they got a few times this season to prove that they actually been in a lab and making sure that they don't just get blown. Oh my God, just making sure they don't get dog walked by every team this season, because that's how they projected to go. Because there was barely even a team. Like they just happened. Like nobody had soaked in a couple of days at the beginning of the season, and oh wow, good step up out there by Handsome. It finds Imp deep and does not lead the pass enough or get it high enough, and interception already thrown. Yeah, like I said, man, they had some. There's a couple trial and tribulations as they had to rile the team together. Couple seconds, couple moments right before the season had started. But we are glad they're here. Our MVP with his first drive here after the Sean interception. Jar Jar sells contained and founds it out to mine. One thing about MVP is I noticed from playing against him myself is that he usually throws either short to the side he's rolling or deep middle. He doesn't really break from that. When he does break from those tendencies, he does not play very well. Let's see if DarkSide here can make that adjustment. And here he runs. I think it's a 8 yard gain there as he runs pretty much up the middle. DarkSide line is gonna have to stop that run because you got to keep him out of tempo. All right, Rose left here. Throws deep to Devco, but he does not get it as the pass is overthrown. DarkSide's coverage is not looking too good here. Rush to the right and 4 yard gain for MVP. Ah, damn. Our MVP here, 1st and 10. Rolls to the left. And there you go. Devco with the out. Just like I said, the same side he's rolling to. He's going to throw a short pass there in the flats. Or towards the first down. 16-yard gain there for Devco. Rolls to the right. Contain sold. Clutchback is out of the play, but dropping back into coverage. And all the time in the world. And throws a dot to Mai in the left corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Shinigami. All right, here goes the kick. Extra point attempt. And gets it. Typically in scrims, you don't see too many extra points missed, but during season, you feel me, like strange things happen as nerves start to tighten up and unwind. All right, here he goes, Revenfield in the kick. Gets it up to the 28 this time, or 29. All right, DarkSide here, second chance, clutch. Handsome had some good pocket movement and stepped up and made it. It was a kind of open guy. Just has to like land into the wide receiver, like lead it a little bit more. Obi-Wan's deep, push back, and throws it into double coverage as he tries to target Imp again. And this time, Sean comes up with his second interception this game. MVP again, starting on their, what is that, 30 something? 36? All right, Sean there in the flats. Oh, backside. Gets it to Devco. Couple yards. Gains 4 yards there. All right, MVP here, 2nd and 6. This game is already looking like it's gonna be a blowout. Oh, tries to throw over the top to Maya over EMP, and it does not go as the pass is too high again. MVP probably looking to run here. Secure the third. Oh, he doesn't run. Oh, in and out by Sean. Oh, come back into Maya. Completely open. And the DarkSide got to do a better job at containing him, man, because he's just getting outside of the pocket too easily. Jar Jar and Darth Maul just going for inside sells every single play. MVP up the middle. Oh, that gains 13-yard gain. on just a simple in the middle pass. Like, in the middle run. Wow. Yeah, Dark Side team is not doing such a good job of stopping the run here. 1 yard gain by MVP as Clutch Bucket wakes up and gets the tackle. Oh, nice. See, they're waking up right here. That was only 2 yards. I don't think they lost a yard at that time as a screen to Shine goes. All right, 3rd and goal. What do you do here? Gets it to Mai as Mai runs a little fake in out. A front pylon. I don't know what that was. That was a like interesting little route. And just cooks EMP who's playing too loose on the coverage. And 14-0 in the first quarter. DS has thrown Handsome has thrown what, 3 passes? 2 passes, and both of them have been intercepted by Sean. Shinigami has been controlling this entire game. But this is pretty much what you expect when the team is on the fringe and barely even surviving into the season. Of course, they're not gonna have all things tied up. He's pushed back really far. Oh, actually completes the pass to Revin. 13-yard gain. This team is gonna get better as the season goes on. They just wasn't really ready for it. And this is actually a tier 1 team that they're facing. DarkSide is tier 5, I think. Oh, Handsome gets a run here. He's still going. He has 3 blockers ahead of him and gets a 19-yard gain. Longest run of the game so far between both teams. This is only DarkSide's first drive here with positive yards. Or first drive with a pass completion. Steps up again. What is that? I guess he was looking Obi-Wan on a comeback, but it was smothered and ends up just giving away the run. The run would have got him more yards than the comeback. Very bad decision making by Handsome here. Let's see, 2nd and 12. Eddie took a sack. He's trying to evade the line there. And throws it in the double coverage to Revin, and Devco gets the interception. His 3rd interception now. The Dark Side jerseys do look nice. It's the only thing I can say for him. MVP rolls to the left here. It's pushed back and finds Devco, but it's not completed as he cannot land his feet in bounds. I need to transform it and fit the screen a bit. You talking about you want the scoreboard? Oh shit. I just realized that shit. There you go. I forgot to put the numbers on there. I didn't have it set up, and I didn't really feel like messing with it. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, for just telling me. I was looking at it, but I didn't really. I thought it was some of the numbers. I ain't had the numbers up there yet. Yeah. Well, I didn't know how they scored, but Shinigami went 20-0 now. 20-yard kick return by Revin gets it up to the 30 here. Handsome just gotta stop getting pushed back and throwing the ball up. Like, it's okay to get pushed back every once in a while. Gets held up by his own lineman there, but you cannot, you cannot just throw the ball up into a 10-yard route and get it intercepted. That is unacceptable. You gotta be accurate. You can just be smart. Oh, Handsome there with some good juke moves gets a 14-yard gain. If the run is there, take the run the entire game. Like, manage the clock. Don't get blown out by 80 points. As Title been demolishing teams. I think Hudson was a tier 3 team, and Total put 70 up on him. And DarkSide has gave up 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. Not looking good for him as nobody's open. Everything is smothered and he's pushed back. This is the time you need to go into the back of the playbook, pull out some triple reverses or something like that. Just try to confuse the other team a little bit because theirs over everything. Handsome also smothers the run. Pokey also smothers the run there. 3rd and 10. Everybody's through again. He's pushed back. Finds Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan loses yards but still gets back to make it a 12-yard gain. Very nice move by Obi-Wan. All right, here you go. 1st and 10. Try to do that run to the Handsome. Shinigami cannot see him as he is too elusive. And it's a 9-yard gain there, and the play was busted up before it even started, really. Handsome gets sacked by Vortex as he works around Jar Jar. Pretty much instantly there. Very nice sack by Vortex. If I'm correct, Pokey is a wide receiver, and he's actually getting past Clutch Bucket every single time. Oh, good, nice blocks. He's out to. Oh, can he make it? That was actually the decent pass. It didn't connect. Don't really know if that was a wide receiver fault or just a hair too led too much. But DarkSide here, 4th and 9, looking for something. Good blocks, comeback. Obi-Wan just goes too far, and only gains 8 yards there on 4th and 9 and turnover. And Shinigami has the ball in their hands again. That was the most impressive drive by DarkSide so far. And MVP starts the drive with a run. And like he's not a very handsome, he's just kind of brain dead, runs in the clutch bucket as Pokey pushes him. But here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, so right there, Sean in the flats, going through the middle, 23-yard gain there by Sean as he takes an 8-yard out and turns into a 23-yard gain. Diaz is not doing too well tackling either. I mean, they did that in this new diving. There you go, fake rolls. There's a comeback there. Oh my God, EMP. Oh my God, 26-yard gain. EMP is just completely lost, and Maya is jumping around him. MVP here in the red zone. Takes a roll. Has all the time in the world and not complete the pass. It is just too far out of bounds. Hopefully DarkSide can make some adjustments at halftime and get on the board. Dev Cole, does he get it? He gets the 1st down, but not the touchdown. First and goal. Wait, 2 yards ago? 3 yards ago. MVP is probably just going to try to run it in here and gets the run. I mean, Shinigami's putting in some very impressive drives here. And he's not even getting close to turning over the ball. He's just doing his job there as a quarterback, running, throwing these comebacks because EMP seems kind of unsettled guarding Miles getting behind him when he wants to. He's getting in front of him for the comeback when he wants to. The linemen aren't getting too much pressure. Shinigami just kind of proving why they're a tier 1 team and the separation between the tier 1 team and the tier 4 to tier 5 team. Our Handsome here tries to run to the left. He's up getting stuffed by Pokey for a 1-yard loss. Bucket has to do a better job at blocking a wide receiver. I don't know if you need to just switch him. I mean, then again, he's not going to block Vortex and Regis any better. He's pushed all the way back. Throws up another double covered pass, but luckily it's out of bounds. MVP catches that there. All right, here you go, 3rd and 11. I will go for a run here, trying to make it 4th and short. Doesn't. Wide receivers, getting jumbled up. Takes the run there. Gets the 1st down. as MVP misses the tackle. Very nice run there by Handsome. I feel like he's wide receiver needs to work on their routes a little bit better and get that a little bit more going, and he needs to call better routes. Because as far as running goes, he's pretty much just getting free and running every single time. Could be Pokey's fault, and his line isn't even that good. You feel me? He's just using his own ability to just run. Or Vortex right behind him, and he gets smushed as he couldn't get between his lineman and the defense. Regis with a 9-yard sack there. Makes it 2nd and 19. All right, here you go. Handsome rolls to the right. Smile open in the left flats. Does not throw it. Throws it to Obi-Wan on the comeback and gets it. 13-yard gain by Obi-Wan. Handsome hit 3rd and 6. Very manageable. Vortex. Oh, he throws up a prayer and throws it too low, and MVP catches it as Jar Jar just pretty much just gets behind him, but Handsome just throws up a prayer there as Vortex is on his tail. Oh, here it goes. All right. Nice run. 38 seconds left on the clock, and the clock is ticking. Can MVP put together a drive fast enough to score before halftime? Fakes the run. Oh, that's an interception, 100%. Yeah, EMP catches the interception. And DarkSide may get one more chance before the half. That wasn't even close. Like, they was running like a post or a crosser or something deep. MVP just throws it directly up. Leverage the defense there. But you can have mistakes and blunders like this when the team difference is this much. Oh, Handsome throws a pretty good leverage as he rolls to the left there and throws it crossbody to EMP on his right side. Oh, I think he's switching around EMP and Obi-Wan because Obi-Wan was on the right side last drive. Tries to run here. Oh, does not get it. May just have to pass it. This is the deepest they've been into Shinigami territory. I mean, if I was him, I'd just take the field goal, get something. And Revan, looking for Revan. Mize covering it. Rolls back to the left. No pressure. And it's too low. MVP catches the interception. MVP 12 for 17. But Handsome has only completed 5 passes, 82 yards, and thrown 3 interceptions so far. 5 interceptions so far. There's no touchdowns. And it's the spread between these two teams is just too much. MVP has 1 interception though on his own. All right, here he goes. MVP leading the half. Pretty much got this game in the bag. Probably just gonna run up the score here and stat pad here. I don't see no reason to try to play conservative as the DarkSide actually does get into their red zone on their goal line, but still doesn't score. Shinigami here, like they're 0-1 right now. This would be their first win on the season after losing the polar opposites. I'm not sure what happened that game as he rolls to the left here, looks for somebody, throws up a prayer, 2-on-1, and Mai catches it but cannot get it inbounds as the bodies are too much. If I'm correct, PO and Shinigami, I know for a fact PO and Shinigami are in the same division. And they lost to a tier 2 team. They can't take too many more of them losses. Oh wow, Sean just plays the body and not the spot, and pass just sails over his head. 4th and 10 off of Shinigami. Probably looking to do a short side comeback or a strong side out. Container's being sold already. He just like has forever. Oh, Jar Jar coming up behind him. He dives again. Has more time and come back to the strong side. He holds the ball for that pass rush was just silly though. That pass rush was ridiculous. Diaz can do a lot better than that. It's just discipline right there. Not even a skill thing. Oh wow. MVP just standing back there all the time in the world. More blocks to come. And takes the run there. Probably gonna score here. Oh, does not score. We get a 13-yard gain. Nice run there by MVP. I don't even got no audio on. MVP probably gonna do either like a fade here or a screen and gets the touchdown. $33. Oh, he's going for the 2 here. Yeah, those a little fade. 35-0 in the third quarter. MVP has 258 yards and 2 interceptions. Oh, what is that? The Shinigami line has doing a very good job causing pressure, but they don't have too many sacks. As Handsome is doing a very good job at getting the. Well, I guess he's not. He's not doing a very good job of getting the ball away, because several times he's getting the ball out of his hands and it's went to the defense for an interception. But he gets a 7-yard gain there on the run to the outside. EMP on the comeback looks away for it for a moment, but still hits it. EMP there getting some yak there, 7 yards, 14-yard gain. I don't have they even got a sack yet. They have a couple sacks. Oh wow, they have 6 sacks so far. MVP is dancing around them, gets the ball up, and touchdown, DarkSide. As that was actually a good leverage throw. EMP got spot. Devco got beat on that route. Hanson was able to extend the play, and it just sails it out of bounds on the 2-point conversion. I mean, this game is pretty much out of reach here because DarkSide cannot stop the run at all. They're not doing a good job of stopping the passes either. But it's nice to see points on the board for DarkSide. Into our kick return by MVP on their own 29. MVP looking to score here. Probably going to just waste some clock here too, as this game is pretty much over. All right, find Sean on the right. Sean, 29-yard gain. Got to get the tackle quicker than that. See, you got to work on things like that. One of these teams is still developing. DarkSide was a very prominent team back in the day. I'll say so myself. I think they actually beat Title in the playoffs last season. Oh wow, Devco catches it and dances around EMP and makes the touchdown. You got to work on certain things like tackling in an open field, making sure that players don't get that yet, making sure they get the tackle before the second block comes, and it makes it even harder to get the tackle. Yes, sure. IP. How bad was that game? How bad was the DSIP game? All right, DarkSide here looking to put some more points on the board. 1-yard rush by Ansem. A little jarring going back. As Handsome saying he having a bad game because he's playing on his laptop. Oh wow. Darth Maul does not get the block. Or cannot get back around him. As Handsome buys a couple more seconds time, just get sacked for 9 yards there. I didn't think he got sacked this much. But he's getting sacked and then still getting to the first down somehow. And that's a 50, and it's caught by Sean, and his third interception of the game. Humble there just Handsome there just getting pressured and throwing the ball up into the air again. Has to get out of that habit. Has been a habit his entire career actually. All right, Sean gets cut off and just cuts upfield as Revan just doesn't have any stamp at. He dives out of the bounds at the first and goal. Like he took away his own touchdown. Yeah, Sean is most definitely trolling. 48-15. IP. Wow. IP had a full starting 7. That's actually crazy to have that full starting 7. Sean with an interception there on the 2-point conversion. Oh, EMP got an interception. My bad. I was not paying attention. Oh, Clifton. Yeah, Clifton is actually, he doesn't take this game seriously. So like when you put him at a position like that, the DarkSide gonna start this season 1-1 just like Shinigami, and takes another sack there as he keeps on running into his lineman. I didn't realize IP was that bad, man. Because this is a tier 1 team versus a tier 5. But like this is happening a lot though. I feel like the disparity between the skill level has gotten even higher. We may need to make the RSL again, like only have 8 teams in the top side of the GFA. Interception there thrown by Handsome. Well, our team's just getting worse. But I think players are getting better rather than teams just getting worse, because that wouldn't make that much sense. MVP throws the comeback to my crossbody. 14 right game. Because we are in the throwing leverage meta. MVP does a sort of a good job at doing that. Sean catches it a little bit short. His crossbody has the blockers coming. And touchdown, Sean. Misses the first one, but gets this one. Yeah, like I said, you got to kind of make the tackle for the blocks to get there. Otherwise, it's pretty much over. Oh, my God. Revan just stuffs him in the hole as he tries to run on the 2-point conversion. VP. He's to Revan. 28-yard gain. 27. House here looks to the run, rolls right, gets 3 yards. That's such a slow run. Like, why is a run taking that long to set up? Like, you're just supposed to push and hit the hole. That's pretty much how all the other teams run. Look at that. I mean, I guess it is working for him because he's getting into more open field possibilities, but it's not gonna work versus other teams, bro. They're just gonna dive at you as soon as they see that. And that's pretty much what happens there. Reaches dives, get the contain, forces them back into pokey. Pokey forces them into vortex, and vortex gets a sack. Oh, nice job there. on a fake side roll. I wouldn't do that. I think that just beat him, honestly. Obi-Wan did not catch over Mai and is intercepted by Handsome once again. MVP here. Looking to pad those stats a little bit more. Clutchbacker doesn't even have a bag. Like, he's just not even using any spins. Not like I don't think DarkSide is prepared. I don't even think they know what's in the patch. This is most definitely the same team as last year. Clutchbacker not even using any juke moves. He's literally just walking in a pokey. Like this is uses a spin in the beginning and gets just drilled with the shield. And he just throws the 50 to Mai. And Mai already has spot. Yeah, I mean like the rule was if you made it season to season you get a skin. I mean yeah, I think Huntsman should have a skin. Could have easily gave this skin to Huntsman with a few adjustments. But Huntsman didn't do too well either. Like they got blown out. But Titles is one of the best teams in the league though. Another 50 to my MP is basically AFK. As as a tier list, good or made, basically AFK there. Kind of falls with the same leverage again. Running back here. Those running back pass and does not catch it. As EMP gets the spot. Let's go EMP. This is second. This might be his third interception on 2-point conversions. If only he could turn that, translate that play to the actual field. Evan here fielding the kick. Bro, the skill gap was so low back in the day, bro, and it's like, it's so bad now. Like, Shaq is one of the worst QBs in the league. Handsome was better than Shaq at one point. DarkSide was a better team than Tidal at one point. They just wasn't getting better. They wasn't grinding pugs. They wasn't working on new things in scrims. Handsome got stuffed twice. As he tries to, I think that was the same run play twice in a row. And now the skill gap is just crazy. I don't even think they can recover at this point. They can adjust to the meta, but they'll never probably catch up. Handsome there with all the time in the world, throws it in the double coverage, and EMP catches it over MVP. And was that Devco? Go. Vortex. Dang. Vortex does not catch up to him in time. Obi-Wan dives in the MVP who was on the ground himself. But still gets the first down. 12-yard game by DarkSide. One thing I can say, I'm impressed with Handsome's like footwork and evading the sack. He pretty much on his back foot the entire game. Like that right there. That wasn't a good pass and all, and it was late actually. I think, but EMP didn't have a spot in the first place. He wasn't in the right area in the first place. But he was evading the sack and still got the pass off. Some quarterbacks have a bad time even doing like that, like moving around and still getting the ball off to the spot they wanted it to go. They panic, look back to the other side of the field, and just still don't do a good job. Small flashback, get through the middle on pokey, dives at nothing. Dark Maul dives at nothing. MVP is alive for forever, and I would say like DarkSide line is just undisciplined, but Shinigami line is they're just missing. Like they're just missing. Handsome, like they're not even Shinigami line not even diving at Handsome that much. He's just juking them out their shoes and getting runs, and staying alive in the pocket. He's not really adding up to anything, but it is a good job. It is something like you can tell that's a skill that at least he has, and that's the reason why he's the quarterback. His pocket movement is actually better than even more elite quarterbacks in the league. MVP here probably looking to run. Oh, hands it to the center again and gets the touchdown this time. The center sneak. Last 20 seconds in the fourth quarter. Does it again. Clutch bucket gets a tackle there and stops the 2-point conversion. Handsome and his wide receivers can work together to get him easier passes when he extends these plays. Like, they can actually be a very annoying team. Handsome there. Look at him work again. Very nice juke moves and just great footwork by Handsome. I mean, that's been displayed this entire game. He has taken a lot of sacks, but he just needs to learn how to throw the ball away and not to the other team. But his footwork, and he's extending a lot of these plays. That right there, that went too well. I guess he was looking for a pass deep there. Goes to it. His linemen aren't even moving at the beginning of the snap, bro. Like, this is what he's working with. Oh wow, MVP got spiked, and that is the end of the game. 65-6. DarkSide can work on a couple things, and the score would have still been a blowout, to be honest. It just difference in player base, the skill gap is just too wide at this point. But DarkSide can actually work on a few things there. Like, they just need to work on giving Handsome and himself. He need to work on Handsome, get some easier passes, and also work on him throwing the ball away and not getting pressured and just throwing the ball up to double coverages. Could have took out a couple of them turnovers and a couple of them scores by Shinigami by just not selling it like that. Like, that is just ridiculous. There's no excuse for you throwing up the ball. Throwing up the ball when there's 5 people there and you only have one of your guys there. He's a bad recruiter. I mean, yeah. He's not very good at recruiting. I guess you can say that. But like, he trying to develop his players. I mean, that's respectful, ain't it? Clutch Bucket somebody needs to talk to Clutch Bucket and make him. He needs to do some head fakes. He needs to do some head fakes. Let's see how many hours he has in the game. He got his profile on private. But like, yo, Clutch Bucket just needs to do more movement out there on the field. Yeah. Welcome, Vortex. He kind of was just walking forward. Just walking forward into Pokey's shield. Like, Pokey's not even a lineman. You can literally just